Hello, hello, and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Hello, Zebra. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, which means I should have a PCG idea for Sunday, doesn't it? And I think I thought of a good video that I probably should have made a long time ago. So I think I'm gonna be good for Sunday. It probably will not be useful for almost anyone that's subscribed. You feel like you've been crawling by? Hey, but you're making it through it. One, inch at a time. Just crawl there. Crawl to the end, make it to the weekend. And then celebrate, because you would have made it. I'm trying to think of like what unit of measurement do I want to use. I don't have the inch in the end. Now the cave system is going to take a while. Cave system is going to like that. Yeah, the system is not hard to set up, but I need time to set it up and then test it and make it, and yeah, that's. That's asking for a lot. I just had the idea. That's I wish I was that good and fast, but no, I don't have that much time to go into something as advanced as the cave system. Later, probably in a couple of weeks. In a month. We'll see. Seems like people want it, which is good. I got the feelers out. So now I know. Oh. Hey, Guts, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the short did had a lot of people saying yes, basically. Short's this community note. Or community post. Hey Marcio, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome. As you guys can see, there's my walking pad as I guess it's treadmill. I guess yeah, it is called just electrical lift treadmill. I don't know what the lift part is. So it's just it's a treadmill. I have a treadmill. And it works. It works, and I used it earlier today. Yay. Hey, Blue Seeker, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Do unboxing such video stream? No. Is it incline? There's a digital one, I think, but there's definitely a manual one. Like one that you like pull up and you just make it your incline. It might go up a little bit in an incline, but I don't really care about the incline. So, I think it doesn't say electrical incline treadmill. It says lift, so it should be lifting me up. Is it noise? What do you mean? Is it noise? Does it create noise? Yes, it creates noise. But could be the lift. I mean, could be. Your guess is as good as mine. At least, unlike the previous one, this is not a 4-in-1. This is just the one. It is a treadmill. It knows what it does. Which is great. It's also by a company that I think is supposed to be Nice Day. I don't know. Like, right? Like, how do you... What is that? Is that E? Like, I don't know. It's a happy face. How do you read a happy face? Whatever. It works. That's the main thing. Now I wish the treadmill also came with a fan. That'd be even nicer. Nick aggressively grins day. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yep. I'm just glad it works. You know, there was a chance that, you know, we're gonna get 2 treadmills that just didn't work, but it works. Now, I also continued work on the collab today. It's gonna be awesome. I hope. Did you buy it because it comes with an orange stripe? No? No? That'd be terrible odds. The odds of getting one that's broken is also low, but I managed to do it. I managed to get one. So, you know. When is the collab tease gonna drop? Or is this the well, I'm already teasing you. In a sense. I haven't gotten the, like, confirmation on when it's gonna drop. But I imagine within the next month, shall we say. Or within the next year. Sometime around then. If not in the next decade. You collab or revisiting some older partners? I've only ever done a collab with DK3D. It's a different one. It's collab with someone else. Hey Terry, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What's broken? Hopefully nothing. Was something supposed to be broken? I hope not. I just didn't say how many seconds. It's mere seconds. Oh, yes. Got it. Yep. You dropped it when you said you got a broken one. Oh, the original treadmill was broken. This was not broken. Marketplace said yesterday, guys. Telly, I said a few days ago. But you know, it's okay. Time is but a construct. You can guess, Blue Steaker. I'm not gonna say just yet. Set timer by event. Welcome in. Apropos. Nah, I like that joke. I like that. It's just a PCG of 87. You saw me on his channel? Or was I dreaming? Were you dreaming? I mean, you could have been dreaming, but I did do something with him in the past. Yeah. Last year. Yeah, it was last year at this point. I did, I think, for his basically Patreon / channel, where I went over loops with a few people on a call. He never told me my audio was real bad on that call for some reason. I don't know why my audio sounded like that over Zoom, but holy shit. I didn't have much time, so probably he's like, you know what? This guy only has like an hour. We gotta go fast. so it is what it is. But yeah, I've done something with him before. Back when I was a wee lad. Anyway. Game dev, huh? See, the internet never forgets? True. The internet never forgets. I forget all the time, though. And then the internet reminds me. And then I question the internet on whether it's true or not, because I forgot. But then they remind me again. Yep. And so the cycle continues. So, game dev. I bought some stuff. There's a sale going on Fab, and I bought some stuff. Should I have bought some stuff? Debatable. But I did buy some stuff. For the game. Okay? I did. Starting with this. For $2.50. Okay? For $2.50, I think you'll excuse me, it's 50% off, or $2.50, you get some pretty cool portals. Okay? And I was like, I want some portals, and I had this as a bookmark to wait for a sale if it ever went on sale. And yeah. I think it's a pretty good deal. I think out of anything I bought, this is the one I'm like, yeah, for $2.50, I think I can I can squeeze that one by. You check out Humble Bundle. They always have awesome bundles. You check each month. The problem with the monthly bundles is they have like a bunch of packs, and it's cool, but like maybe I'll want one or two of them, and if I check those packs, they're usually about the same price or lower than the whole bundle. And I'm like, But it's like, do I really want it, or do I want it because it's on sale? And I'm like, every time I think about it, I'm like, I don't actually want it. It's just, so I'll be losing money if I buy it. Right? You don't save money by buying a sale. You've used money you weren't going to use. So you've lost money. Is how I look at it. So if I need something and it happens to be on sale, I will grab it. But I'm not going to go and buy it if it's just because it's on sale. Hope that makes sense. Literally added a bunch of things to your cart on Fab 30 minutes ago because of the sale. Nice. So I bought this, right? Because I want some portals. Because we have, like, going into loading the game and all that. We can use portals in all sorts of places. So there's portal / save point effects. Anyway, you know, whatever it is. This is going to be good. You have thousands of assets. It makes it easy to prototype. You agree with not needing it, though? Yeah. If I needed something, like... Yeah, I get it. Does Humble Bundle have something right now? That's just curiosity. Bundles, software... Unreal Engine. Right? Like, there's a bunch of asset packs for Unreal Engine. I never care for about asset packs. What I want is not asset packs. I want, like, plugins. I want things that are not assets for Unreal. Like, there's a bunch of asset packs here. Like, this is all cool. I don't care about absolutely any of them. If they're stuff like VFX, sound effects, yeah. Plugins, like, yeah, like C++ types plugins, like advanced ones. I'll be interested in that. But like, this could say MSRP a million. It doesn't matter to me. I don't really need it. Right? So really what I'm looking at is I'm going to spend, because it says pay for what you want, but if I only pay $1.36, I don't get everything, right? So if I pay $45.83, I will be down $45.83 and I have a bunch of packs I do not want. I'm not saying they're bad packs, I just don't want them. I don't have a use for them. If I had a use for them, then maybe I would get the specific, like a pack. And also the fact that you cannot pick the one pack you get, specifically this is the pack, is also like always the problem, because the pack that I want is never the one that you get like by itself. So yeah. Is environments what you do for a living? Yeah. But if I'm not going to use those things, I don't use this stuff at work. I don't use my own personal stuff at work. Work is work. Personal is personal. There don't mix. Work legally cannot use my assets that I buy. They have to get their own. That has to be approved. Like when you work for a big company, it has to be approved like multiple levels deep to be used. So yeah. Also, I'm buying personal licenses, not professional licenses, because I don't need professional licenses, right? But that's what you're talking about, are mostly sound effects or music. Yeah, those kind of stuff is great. Did you have a sound effects one, but it isn't one you picked up this go around? Maybe I should pay attention to them. Do they have like because I've seen a few of those Unreal ones, and they're usually like, oh, there's a pack and there's like one effects thing and one sound thing. If there's ever like a full sound pack for like Unreal or something or whatever, or just a full sound pack, I guess I should probably look into it for just sound effects. They have just audio ones. Oh yeah, hold on. There's an audio one right now. Odyssey, learn programming, C++. Here's a music one. See, oh, I can actually listen to it. Horror music, hype music, weaponry effects, melee. Okay, see, now we're talking more, you know, potential there. Unreal plugin. I'm not gonna get it either way. But I'm not gonna get it either way, but you know, it's good to know it's there. But anyway, I bought this, right? That's the first one I bought. As you can see, there's 4 tabs. I bought 4 things. The next thing I bought was this. This had some cool effects. This had some pretty cool effects, which means I can create pretty cool abilities, either to enemies or to the player. You know, not all of them are amazing, I will say, but I think they're cool enough. And I was like, for $9, it's 70% off. Like the crystals alone, I think are really cool. There's like a bunch of fire ones, like the fire trail one is like perfect because we have one that's gonna improve our fire trail. There's like a cool wood one. Right, there's a few pretty cool effects. Right, like that. Like that's pretty cool. So there's like wood, fire. There's a few different. There's crystal ones. And I think like just having these as like attacks or abilities you can do, or maybe different weapons or different whatever. You know, we can. I don't know what happened there, but right. You can customize the colors and whatever else. So I think it's pretty cool. So I got this. All of these are effects, by the way. If you're wondering, all 4 of these tabs are effects. So that's the second one I got. $9. It's okay, but for 70% off, I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine. Then I have this one, which is 50% off for like $5.50. Also, good price. Because I think this looks real nice. These effects look real nice. Like, look at these. Like the freezing crystal thing. Halo, I had a freezing effect. Ice spell. Like a lava burst that looks freaking amazing. Oh yeah, this. Oh, here, hold me. Show you the video. It'll be better. But yeah, these are pretty cool. Like, that's pretty cool. Gonna speed this up to 2x. Right? Like, I think these abilities are gonna be great. Again, whether for enemies or for the player himself, I think I could use these. Like that is awesome. Like these genuinely I think look sick. Right? I think they genuinely look sick. So yeah. All right, should be the ice. Yeah, look at that frozen. And the main thing, they're Niagara. They're not freaking Cascade. So yeah, I thought these looked really cool. So yeah, they're customizable, but yeah, anyway. That's the third pack that I got. By the way, if you want me to link these in chat, just let me know. And then the fourth one I got, I actually found from Matt Asplin's video that I didn't want to buy because this last one's freaking $26.50. So I have a $2.50, a $9, and a $5.50, and then all of a sudden, it's freaking $26.50. I wasn't gonna buy it, okay? I wasn't going to until the very last thing. Because I was like, cool, it's like more attacks. It has some projectiles, which is nice. You know, it's different, basically different colors and sound. It comes with sound effects too, which is nice. It's effectively like slightly variations of like, of things. I'm like, well, why would I don't think I really care much for these until I saw, this. It has projectiles that look like notes. And attack and we're making a boss right now that is music based. I'm like, okay, oh, god damn it. Well, see, now I have to buy it because it's like I wasn't going to buy it if it wasn't for this sound projectile or music based projectile ones. I'm like, god damn it. Well, like, now I have to. And like, look, see, it has like, these are music ones. It has little music notes and everything. Look at the music projectile. We could probably customize the color, you know, but it has the little shape that I want if I want to use that. Like, could I? Probably. But this is already built for me, right? And it's all built in. It's there, right? You pay for convenience. Pay to save time. Did you try the Portal of VFX that you got from Fab about a month ago? Oh shit, I forgot about that one. Look, okay, this Portal FX pack is $2.50. Okay, I don't feel that bad. If I lost $2.50, screw it. That's my stupidity. But right? So yeah, so we now have here. I'll show the video preview on this one as well. Right here, I'll unmute it so you can hear the sounds. But you can see, where's the? Oh, here. There, that was the music one. That was the lightning one. That's the one. It has a bunch of these like pretty cool ones. Where's the music one? That's the music one. There it is. Look at that. Look at that music thing. So good. So good. It's a piano. Exactly. So yeah, I got these four. VFX looks like it fits the theme of my game anyway. Yeah, they're all slightly stylized. This one's a little less stylized, but I mean that's not realistic. Let's be honest. The Rubber Gel has a crispy sound effect. Yeah, the sound effects that come with this is pretty good. So I am happy with that. But there's always a but. Can never get rid of a but. I was thinking. Hey Marcus, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's almost the end of the month. There's about a week left, just over. I am not going to be able to finish the boss by the end of the month. To get a nicer package by the end of the month, I'm thinking of doing a little bit more rework real quick on the enemies. I want to try making them bigger and fewer of them. And maybe and play around with that. Just improve the overall gameplay. And then next month or by next week, we go back to fully working on the new boss full time. Just to give this month's update a little more substance. Yeah. So that was what I was thinking. And to do that, I'm thinking of making the enemies bigger. Because if I play Unreal. Oh, there we go. Right, and I stand next to him. We're about the same size. But I feel like enemies, even basic enemies, should be bigger. So I want to play around with making enemies bigger and see how it goes. Hey Leo, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You feel good? That's good. It's good to feel good. You just finished a first draft of a fake concept company.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Why? It looks good on a first draft without path tracing and all of the visual effects. I'm glad you like it. Why are you making a draft for a fake company? What? Are you about to embezzle or some other money launderer through a fake company? So you can post a portfolio on social media? Oh, okay, you're making portfolio pieces. Got it. Because you can't use anything you made in the last 5 years? Why not? AI-generated fake companies are doing branding off of it? I mean, it's not a bad idea. Don't rat them out. Because of the Voldemort company? Oh, okay, got it. You worked there for 5 years under those conditions? Oof. Damn. That's rough. I want to say I feel your pain, but I don't. I'm sorry for your pain, though. To be fair, the first 2 to 3 years were good. Okay, well, you know what? You suffered only for half the time there, roughly. Yeah. Company's going to the shitter recently, huh? Like, actually decently good salary? Well, you'll find another, I believe. Or better. People persevere. Let's try with him first. Let's try with him first. So we'll modify, so, you know, let's close all that. Unreal, why are you lagging? Okay. So what I want to see, aside from this, so we can just see him always, is what happens when I increase the sprite size to, let's start with 1.5. Okay? Because 1.5... Oh, I should probably just do minus 76. No. Minus 114. Right. Because that might be enough. You never know. It's definitely will make him bigger. Girthier. I kind of like that. Oh wow, like that's the you know, that's not bad. I feel like I need to decrease the size of the freaking width of the capsule though. Yeah, it was a little bit too wide. I was going off of these lines, not these lines, so it's definitely too wide. So that feels good, but what if we went even bigger? I think that might be where we end up. But what if we went double X? Welcome in, Nash fan. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What if we went 2X? Okay. I think 72 is what it was. I think something around there. So this is 2X. I posted on Discord. It's short 6 seconds, but you're for sure going to work on it more. Let's see it. Hold on. We'll watch it together. Play. I would definitely change the material on this to be like not also grassy. Obviously, I'm not gonna talk lighting or anything like that, but I'm just talking like just as a quick thing, just to help it pop it. But I like the little, I think you mean like the little pop that it does like there. Yeah, that's what I'm not even gonna comment on the lighting. My only real, aside from the little pop that happens there, right, that it's not smooth, just change the material because it just blends way too much. Because it's almost hard to tell which part of it is like shadows of just the environment potentially versus like it itself. I think it should be like nice, like maybe like high quality, like a nice metal or something, even though it won't really fit. I think it'd be potentially, but yeah. Nice. Is this what people do though? I don't know. I don't actually ever look at like animated things for logos or anything like that. I only just ever look at the logo and just that's it. That's a genuine question. Is this like people do this? You don't know if people do this? Okay. I just look at the, like, if it's a logo, then cool, just show me the logo. And show me the logo in context. Usually, whatever it is, I'd want to see in context. So if this context makes sense for this logo, then maybe. But like the context I would want to see, like a logo, would be I want the logo shown by itself. I want the logo on a document. I want the logo on a wall. I want the logo in the front of a building. And I'd want those. For sure. Basically all of the main places where you see logos. And if it's like product placement, then I'd want the logo on a product. And you can create templates for yourself. You just swap out the logo, the icon to create like, right? Swap out the icon and automatically creates the rest. So, while this is cool, I don't know personally, because I don't really work with this, if this is useful. But it'll probably look really cool when it's done. Yeah. The IGN console was a company based on the mountaineering hiking brand, so Nature Orchid. Oh yeah, I get that. And the logo, I think, reflects that. I don't know if the context makes sense. That's my only thing. But I am not the demographics, so, you know, what do I know? Is that too big? I think that might be too big now. Now we're looking at like boss size. Yeah, I think the other one, the one in between, the 1.5 was good. We're gonna do branding like boots, bags, and mock-ups around it with mood boards and other things supporting. Nice. Yeah, that kind of stuff. That's good stuff. I'm glad you're gonna be completely roasted other than the lighting. I didn't even mention the lighting, you did. I didn't say anything about the lighting. My only concern was the material. Because I felt like it just blends too much. You said it's early on, so I'm not gonna criticize it like it's a final thing. If you said it's a final thing, right, that'd be a different thing. I feel like, I mean, I'm fine. I feel like sometimes I should be close. Like, why am I so far away from him? This is too wide. Let's narrow it down. Now, if you want, like, you can request me to give you like full honest thoughts on everything, then I will. But if it's just a, you know, like a prototype, basically, I'm not obviously not gonna, you know, criticize it like I would if it was a full thing. So for comparison on this guy, I'm going to check out another enemy. So that's the comparison in size, almost like a before and after. So it's quite a big of a difference. So let's go ahead, and I think what we need to do is make them all bigger, and then we're going to need to adjust all of the attacks. How do we deal with the projectile? I guess the projectile just needs a larger hitbox. The projectile just gonna need a larger vertical hitbox. That's all it is. Even though it'll technically be like over your head. Alright, so we're gonna scale all these to like 1.5. Oh, you know what we can do instead of that? Edit selection. We can check the we can change the pixels per unit. That's probably the better way of doing it. Instead of changing, I should just change to this. So the actual, yeah, let's do that. And then we can do bulk edit on pretty much all of them. Why did I get extra? Why did I get this? Because it's a sprite sheet. God damn it. Okay, can we do filter sprite 0.25. So basically we're increasing the how much a pixel takes up on the screen. The more pixels per unit, right, the smaller it is technically. Because if you have 1 pixel per unit, that means every centimeter in space is 1 pixel. This is 0.25, which means every pixel is 4 centimeters. Math. I can sometimes math. I'd say you'd want to get your honest opinion, but at the same time, you're still discovering your visual style, I guess. I mean, I'd say once you're further along, you feel free to ask. Yeah, maybe in the next iterations, or whenever you feel like you need like feedback because it's like far enough along. Yeah, go ahead and ask. Yeah, so now all the animations, right, make sense. Okay, I think that's gonna work. This is gonna be a very big push to get at the end of this. Oh, why is this one not? No, why wasn't all of them selected? Oh no, it's 6025. Oh no, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, phew. I thought one of them wasn't selected. That could have been bad. So all we need to do is, if I do like times 0.5, 1.5. Is that correct? Might be a little too big. Actually, what we can do is 35 divided by 25 is 1.4. $91. Okay, there we go. Also, holy shit, doing this process made you realize how much you have to rewire your brain overall from pushing out high quality stuff to actually taking the time to plan out quality work. No more sweatshop is nice though, yeah. No more sweatshop is probably really nice. I'm glad it's no more sweatshop. Yeah, let's go ahead and modify all of his. Bam. Can you imagine a world where we didn't have the ability to bulk edit all these files? It would be the worst. Oh, why didn't I just make his capsule smaller? I'm an idiot. Whatever. Yeah, I want, like I said though, Leo, definitely make sure to put it like in the common places. You know, maybe a billboard too. Buildings, documents, all the good stuff. Go on, go on Fiverr and just check what everyone else is doing. If you can go by top creators or top whatever they're called. Top sellers, and based on what they're doing, you know, you can see like, okay, this is what the top ones are doing, so probably should do something similar or the same. Usually a good rule of thumb. But thankfully, once we do this, we won't have to do it multiple times. Yeah, we do this, we reduce the amount of enemies spawning, like amount of packs, and that's gonna help us well. I still need to figure out how the hell to do the how to calculate how much blood or something, or how many mobs there are in the level or something. Because I don't know how to do it. Because I don't have a way of detecting how many rooms are spawned. Sorry, I don't have a way of. Oh, I do have a way of checking how many rooms are spawned. I don't have a way of checking what's inside of them, but I think I can see how many there are. But if I don't know what's inside of them, how am I spawning the enemies? They're just in the level instances. They're just in level instances, that's all. Okay, so if we take a look at them now, right, that's their size compared to me. Obviously, things need to adjust. Also, I feel like something's off here. Like, there's a force stopping me from moving. Is it because... Is it because of this? Yes, it is. So the RBO avoidance is also affecting me when I have it up. I want to have this on avoidance groups to avoid 0. So this should make it so they avoid me, I don't avoid them. Yeah, there we go. Now I can just walk right up to him. Perfect. Okay. Really like the increased detail in the sprites? Yeah. Here, let's go. Here, I'll share full screen. Right, so you see them better. I think the lower resolution works better in terms of like the screen size. Obviously, all attacks and everything will need to be adjusted. Oh, right, my damage right now is insane. Just so I don't forget. Let's return my damage from 1500 to just 15. Did you make the player a bit bigger too? I want the enemies bigger in general. If you want the player bigger, I don't want the player any bigger. Like, this is taking up enough space. This is also relatively about where like other games like Path of Exile and Diablo, this is around the scale of the character relative to the screen. I don't want to go bigger because the point is not to see the character like right in super detail there. Yeah. If that'll works great. Okay. From there, let's go ahead and now start doing the rest of them. So let's go to characters. Enemy. I'm not going to do the bosses. I'm going to do the regular mobs though. I might do the bosses. I don't want the bosses to be insanely big, but I might do the bosses as well. So. But I promise nothing. Skeleton we just did, Zorley we just did. Okay. Let's go. Here. The other thing is, oh, this is already 0.25. Oh, are the 2D ones already 0.25? I think the 2D ones are already 0.25. Oh, hell yeah. They're already 2.25. Mushroom. Yeah, they're already 0.25. Okay, so they're actually already, relative to their pixels, they're already the correct size. So we can Close you, close you, close you. Just double check goblin. Yes, I'm fine with that. Okay, I'm checking. Oh, the goblin is 0.35, so we want to change goblin 0.25. Okay, so that's what we're checking. We're going off of. Did he get bigger? Oh, you know what it was? I think it was looking at the the bombs and stuff. I think he probably was fine. He has a bomb explosion that I haven't used, like, because I thought we had enough. So I think that's what it was. Because he looks like he fits properly. Hey, Treasure, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, like it seems like all the 2D ones that are 0.25. Nice. Makes it much easier. Been a long night? Yeah. But now it's nearly over and you can relax, which is great. So I clicked the if you select nothing, it bulks edits to all. But as soon as you click one, it's like, oh no, I'll change just that one. I think I have a way of seeing which level it is, because I remember I did that. I set that up like a while back. If I can see what level it is, I can check how many should spawn in that level and then get the information I need. I believe. Yeah, this is Unreal Engine. Good old Unreal Engine. Engine that does not require you to code. Yay! It makes me happy. This, I'll just do times 1.4 as well here, because it was working fine before. So nice for that, yeah. All right, okay, so there we go. So now we have the bigger mobs. So these guys are a little bigger too. Yeah. Oh, that feels surprisingly like the arrows and all that like still lines up. Like I don't even feel like I need to modify the arrows. I probably do. Probably should, but we'll get, you know, we'll do that later. Okay, let's go Gloomsting. Where's your sprite? Sprites!
Ads are here.
Oh.
Pausing for ads.
Ads. Ads. Okay. Pause for ads. They are nice size in relation to the player already. Well, nice size now that we're scaling them up by 50%. Now that they're bigger by 50%, they're nice. Yeah, girl stream chat. All right. Welcome everyone to your cat girl stream. We clearly have only the best cat girls in our chat. I actually bought earlier today. I bought something that will hopefully help contain all of the cold air from my AC inside my apartment. We'll see. Now they're actually one-to-one with their username? Oh, because of their name is Game Cat? Marcio's Game Cat? A very long plastic bat? No. But it is plastic. How's the new treadmill? It works, which is more than I can say than the previous one. You know, this one actually works. Which genuinely is good. I'm glad that it works. Was it the same brand? No. I felt like I should probably buy different brands. Of course, Leo shows up in the cat girl chat moment. Leo's been here for a while, Guts. We had a whole conversation about logos. He's been here for a while. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to be here all the time. He wasn't here for the last 5 minutes. I think people are allowed to take bathroom breaks. That's what matters. That's what makes mods these days. You had him in the background. You had me in the background while working on your stuff. Yeah. Second monitor. All right. No, Leo. Clearly, you need to have me main monitor, watching at all times, so you can be quizzed at what happened during the stream by the end of it. And if you get 3 questions wrong, you have to watch the whole stream over again. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. Sorry, just quiz the wrong word. Test. You'll have a test, Marcio. Oh, so you can't leave. No, you have to pass the test to leave. You can't leave until you pass the test. It's a hard test too. It has like 3 questions on it. And if you get any of them wrong, you can't leave. Just 3 questions. All it asks is your full legal name, your credit card number, and the back 3 digits of your credit card. It's not a lot of information. That's all you need. Once you provide those, you may leave. It's easy peasy. Looks like you're a failure. Oh no. You're not a failure. It's okay. You're not a failure. As long as you give me that information. Just kidding. Let's see, guys. He keeps making you feel bad for missing things on stream all the time. No. That's not right. I state the obvious. You, for some reason, feel bad for it. You should feel bad for it, because I tell you it's okay. This isn't on me. This is on you for some reason feeling bad for it. Even though I've told you it's fine. I call this emotional manipulation. Translation: I'm sorry you feel that way, Frogchan. Yeah, I'm sorry that you missed those things. Gaslight, gatekeep, emotionally manipulative. Are you looking in the mirror? I mean, it usually takes one to know one, Leo. Do you also do all this? Is that how you know? Also, what have a gate kept? Okay? There is no gatekeeping here. I do not own a gate. So I can't gatekeep without a gate. I mean, I think that's pretty much the requirement. Right? It's in the name. I also don't gaslight. I don't have any lights that are turned on with gas. Clearly not gaslighting. And I can't be emotionally manipulative because I need to have some emotions to manipulate, and I don't have those. You have gatekept the PCG secrets for content? If I did that, Leo, I wouldn't be running out constantly of things to make tutorials of. You gatekeep grammar for months? What do you mean? Gatekeep? I didn't understand grammar for months. I didn't understand grammar for months. I'm still not a grammar expert. I'm partially waiting for it to get easier. I'll probably continue to wait for a while. The gaslighting is outrageous. I'm not a grammar expert. I don't know if I should feel like thankful for the compliment or not. It's very difficult to say. Because it's not that I can't read emotions, I just can't read. Right? It's not just emotions I can't read. I pretty much can't read anything. You're memeing? No. No. Say it ain't so. Good thing you told us, man. I was taking it all so literally before that. I think this is all I have for 3D enemies. I really need more. I really need more. I also need to figure out something about the top down look. And I can't figure out what it is. You know, I could Yeah, I think if I was to do a top-down render, I would need to do a center pivot and always keep the size the same. Then I could probably do it. The bird is huge. I beg your pardon. Poor Zorla, so tiny. What do you mean? If she stands up fully, she's as tall as the skeleton next to her. Look at her. Do you need to head to Substance Designer because you're not finding the exact metallic flake texture that you want to use? Failed intelligence chance. Check my bad. It's okay. Look, for every failed intelligence check that you have, I have about 100. So you're fine. You're fine. You're forgiven. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is modify their attacks to make sure that the attacks actually just reach me. So let's see what they are. If we go to character base, and then we go to here, duration, attack me. Oh, that's totally fine. I feel like the arrow should be the width of the attack. Probably. I feel like the attack arrow should be like, it should resemble what the actual attack area is. At least a little bit closer. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that. It's very possible. Attack arrow width, let's say 2. Okay, maybe not 2. 1.6. It definitely looks weird, I will say. It looks like a little chubby arrow. Less. Oh, it's 1.5. It is definitely hard to say, but that feels about right. Maybe the red line a little thinner. Yeah, I need to do that in Photoshop later. I need to also not make it fully solid like that. I just need to get a cooler design. What are these called usually? Are they just called attack arrows? Like, if you had to Google them, like, what would you put into Google? Just attack arrow? The game attack arrow? I don't know what they're called. Like, I know what they are. Is it attack arrow indicator? Like, I was trying to find some reference for it. But I don't know, like, if there's a technical term for it. I do want to change that though, like the design on it. But I think the size now is good. I think we move. I don't think I need to change the size of the attack because I think the size of the attack in terms of like the diameter and all that, I think is good. But we do want to, yeah, I'll probably adjust the arrow later. Okay, next enemy. Zorla. Okay, for Zorla, I definitely know that I need to modify the dagger she throws. Because she's bigger, we want a bigger dagger. Look at this beautiful dagger. I took this dagger straight out from the model of Zorla. Look at that. It has a little snake thing. Yeah, see, it has a little snake. It's cool. Make it a little bit bigger. I don't think I'm going to change the collision. Size aside from this, just making it a little bit longer. I think the surrounding is fine. And as long as she can hit me. Oh, she can hit me. Fantastic. Shoot me again. No, shoot me. Don't run away. Why do they always run away? Every time they see me, they just run away. She did not do her animation during that. Oh, right, you're broken. Why is that broken? Zorla! Why are you broken? What happened to you? You were so good. And then this. Combat special. Special attack. It does special attack. Oh. Because the animation might start, or the effect might start later or earlier. Hold on. If we look at her little dance, we have this, which also does special attack. Oh, this is special attack from the character base. Hold on. It's not this special attack, is it? Why do we have something called special attack in the character base? I don't. I think it's an interface. Shit. So I have the stage tree triggering the same thing in both, which can't happen. I needed to play an animation. What is the our fire breathing boy doing? Have a good one, Leo. Thanks for stopping by. It does only this. But he's probably not doing... Oh, you know what it is? He's not doing special... it is doing combat special. How's he... You know, it's one of those moments where you wonder how things have been working previously and why. Oh, he's not doing this animation either. No, the problem's in both locations. Okay, the problem's in both. It's nothing special. So what I need to do then... Hold on, something's going on. There's something I'm missing. I'm not even calling special attack done. On... apparently a lot of things are broken. Who would have guessed that somehow I would fuck up? I have fucked up. Well, it's okay, we'll fix it. Yep. Call special attack done. You would never expect. I know. I never make any mistakes ever. So it's so weird that it happened. Breaking news, another bug found. This is the month of bug fixes, with the majority of the bug fixes being in power-ups, because the majority of the power-ups were broken. Good job, me. I sure know how to. Yes. Sometimes it just be like that. I know. It do be like that. That is very true. Yeah, so what we want to do is change. So on combat special, I think what we want is the animation. Instead of doing the special attack here, I want to play the animation. And if the animation can then trigger the special attack, whatever it is, but we do want an animation. So... So we want to do a get anim instance. Play animation override. I'll do with callbacks, as might as well. because we can then complete it, run it on completed if we wanted to. And we can do a simple add variable here. This is auto complete. And an autocomplete, we'll just do special attack done here. Right, and then this atom sequence, we don't approach a variable. What is the spider doing right now? How is the spider set up? Because the spider has a multi-stage special. Ram. Ram does combat special. Which then does all of the callbacks. So that's why I don't want to do the animations there. Okay. That means I need to... Okay, here's what we can do. We can then go back to here, not have this. Just like we did before. I was gonna genuinely just undo until we get back to where we were. Okay. The reason we're gonna do that is to get around the problem. I want to go to the blueprint interface, a special attack, and I'm going to add a input here that is going to be just anim trigger. Okay? It's just going to be an anim trigger thing. By default, it'll be false.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
But we'll put it inside of the animation section. And then when it triggers from animations, it will have that on. And then we can know whether it's triggered like as from the state tree or from an animation that's supposed to take place. So we can use it as a like a timer for something if we need to. Because for some we will need to, for some we won't. That should help us get a little bit of a control, shall we say. Which is a game that I've heard is good, and I've never played. One day. I think I have control, actually. I think I just haven't played it. Let's find out. Control. Yeah, I have Control Ultimate Edition. 2011. Apparently, I also have super hot mind control delete. The world? Is there another super hot that I missed? I have a lot of games that I need to play. Just straight up. Two-Point Hospital. Fun game that I didn't play nearly enough of. Banner Saga. The Banner Saga is a game that I kept starting multiple times, like on a old laptop, and I was never able to make it very far into the game for whatever reason. Playtime 25 minutes. To be fair, I think I have more time on this. Well, I had no internet connection on my laptop, so that's why it's as low as it is. But still, it would be like more than a few hours. VR is one of your favorite games? Oh, yeah, I absolutely love it. Here's another fantastic game. Divinity Original Sin 2. 364.7 hours. Yep. Oh, here's a game I should play. Yakuza 0. I've heard very many good things about it. I apparently have One Piece Burning Blood. Apparently. I have Subnautica. Also never played. This is all for 2020 when I had these. Apparently. Among Us. Portal 2, yeah, that's beaten. There's Control. Little Nightmares, fantastic game. Call of the Shogun is also another game where I've put a decent amount of time into. Well, decent amount. It's less than 2 hours. But I just, even though it's fun, for some reason it never could maintain my attention. Even though the game is fun. It's so weird. Borderlands 3, never played apparently. I feel like I played Borderlands 3. Did I not play Borderlands 3? Maybe I played a different. Because I know I played 2. 1 was great. And then it kind of went, yeah. I have Hollow Knight. Never played. I have so many games. I have so many games. Kill It With Fire. I heard good things about it. Doom Eternal. Oh, here's a great game. I have less hours in Baldur's Gate than Divinity Original Sin 2. That just shows how good Divinity Original Sin 2 was. Although, Divinity Original Sin, I only have 75 hours. That's how long it took to beat the game. But that is one of my all-time favorite games. The original Divinity Original Sin is so good. I think mechanically, 2 just trumps it by a lot. But I think I like the story and everything about 1, and it was so original that I still put it above 2. Little Nightmares is on your mod into VR list. Mod into VR. How? I mean, I guess, like what, you just look around? I mean, it's kind of like a side scroller, more or less, for most of it. What would you want to, like, mod it with? I'm just thankful I'm almost done with Metaphor. I'm 84.7 hours. This weekend, I'm beating him. I'm beating the game. Finally. I say finally because I genuinely want to be done with the game. It's, it has not lived up to the hype for me. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. I think it's a lot of it's to do with it. It is not a mature game, and it's definitely more towards children, but it's kind of this weird in between. Like, I want it to be like a little more like blood gory, Like, because it has very adult themes. It's odd. It's I don't know how to describe it. The environments come alive in those types of games. You can look around all the little details. I mean, possibly. It's been a long time since I played VR games. I played one horror VR game. That's it. And I didn't know it was a horror game. I thought it was an RPG, which is why I played it. You're a spoiled little brat that needs everything in VR? The addiction is real? Hey, fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. If you want to do that, you know, no one's stopping you. If I look at weapons, we have circle A is attack C. Get weapon stats. Break. Attack C, please. Random is fine. There we go. So what it's gonna do is it's going to play now the special. This is going to trigger this again, but it's gonna be an animation trigger, which will then trigger the rest of this, which at the end should say circle attack done. Also on stunned should also say special attack done. Oh, what's going on? Refresh. Why is this a problem? Cannot override special attack, which was declared in parent with a different signature. Oh, God damn it. Compile the parent. Compile the child. There you go. You happy now? I compiled the parent for you. Yeah. Now, theoretically, if she does the special, I really need to work on her running away part. Just gonna... Like, she should not be able to come close enough to run away. That worked. She starts the animation. And then she does it. Right? Just do it one more time, please. I love the blood splatter. Blood splatter is so good. Okay. So what I think I want to do also is I want to make it so it does not immediately explode. That is something I meant to do before, where it should not immediately explode. It should let you move out of the way, basically. So on detonate. Set the decal material. And then let's do a delay. How long do we want to delay? Half a second? Maybe? Come on, do it. Trigger it. Trigger it. Stop throwing the dagger and trigger it. It is. Okay, there we go. So there was a pause there that I think is good. Because the problem that I ran into before that I just didn't like is... if she's doing this ability... and you hit her, she gets stunned, and if you're in the ability, you just immediately take damage. So I didn't like that. So that's better. Also, we've modify your freaking find cover thing. Conditions, less than what? Find cover distance 300. Let's say 250. Just a little bit less. Okay, but I think we fixed her. Great. So we'll need to do the same thing, I think, on Flamethrower Boy. So let's do that. Equals you. Where's Flamethrower Boy? Embertooth. So that goes on true. So if we look at your animations, yeah, flamethrower, see, same thing. And there's a special attack. Good, which gives us a moment. Let's see if it works. Yes. Excellent. So now it has the animation and everything. But he doesn't stop because he never finishes the animations. Or finishes the effect. But that's fine. We can go back here. We just copy over you. And when it's completed or canceled, we just call completed or finished. One more time with you, please. Yay! He's fixed! Now, he still does, the flamethrower thing doesn't work great. I think what I need to do for like abilities like that is actually use the collisions of the effects. Because otherwise it doesn't really work. So all I'm doing is a sphere trace in front of him, and that just doesn't work great. So we'll need to rework that later, but once we have like better effects just in general, we'll do that. Okay. So I think that means that we tested Zorla Skeleton. The Gruntling probably is fine. So we fixed up those two. I'm gonna guess the Gruntling is fine. I want to increase the range of the Gruntling on his attack. So jump attack range, we'll increase it to like 500 at least. Yeah, we'll not have the elite. Not, wow, 2 in a row. $500 is definitely better. And then his arrow, is it wide enough? No. Probably need to do the same thing for his arrow as for the skeleton. Gruntling attack 1.5. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so that's the gruntling. Good. So we now have the skeleton, the gruntling, gloom sting. Please tell me your animation is still there. It actually is good. Please tell me. Really? Okay, we gotta modify that. You're the worst. We gotta modify you. You run away way too early. Just way too early. Let's look at your stage tree. What's going on? If we're in the fine cover distance and cooldown check. Bad boy, come back. Come attack me. I know, right? Fine cover distance is 900. That's why. Let's do like 400, so you can get like relatively close to him without him running away. Yeah, like around that distance is where, like, okay, if you get that close, he'll run away. But otherwise, he's not going to. I think that's better. All right, okay. I think we're good in that department. I think he's working relatively well. Maybe increase the size of the stinger as well. Let's see what it looks like if we increase the projectile size there. All right, just increase it a little bit. Welcome back, treasure. Increase the size of the stinger, you say? Well, increase the size of, well, it's supposed to be like he's shooting that projectile is supposed to be like his stinger that he's shooting. How's the idea? It's not, doesn't have like a good effect or anything. It's just. It works though. You know, it works. Why did Amazon Echo think I was talking to it just now? What just happened? What part of it did it think I was talking to it with? Okay, let's get rid of you. You're good. Next one is... Oh, Ember Tooth we already fixed up. Cool. So that means we fixed up all of the base enemies. So here's the question. Was it Ghost? I need to stop talking to my Amazon Echo. Here's the question. Do we make these guys bigger? Why is he detecting me right away? Okay. Why? Why? I have this. He shouldn't see me. Okay, we'll fix that later. But he's pretty big already. Like, I don't know if I should make him bigger. For shits and giggles. Let me see. He is 0.35, so he could be. Oh, he's already scaled up 2.0. He could be this. Is that too big? I think for his resolution, that is definitely too big. But in terms of size, I don't know. Have we pushed it too big? Say it is too big. Again, don't look at resolution. Resolution can be adjusted. Look at just the size of the enemy. So this is the current size. This was the current boss size. Try in between. This is in between. So he's about 20% bigger here. Good happy medium? Okay. Here's what we do then. Here's what we do then. This will go back to 2. I think we're gonna go to a little less in a second, but turn on sprites. Yes, yes, yes. Please load everything. This instead of 0.35 is going to be 0.25, which will make it 40%, but we want it just now 20%. So I'll need to reduce it from there a little bit. So I'll probably do like a 1.75 to get around where we were with the increased size. Because 1.75 times 1.4 is pretty much around where we were. Oh, sorry, not 1.75. We were, yeah, 1.75 times 1.4. Yeah. That gets us around where we were happy with 2.2, weren't we? 1.5. I can type. It's like 1.6. We wait for this to finish, and then we make it 1.6. I'm still thinking about how the hell to do the top-down thing. Because I guess what I would need to do is just thinking, right? If I want to like do top, like properly angled characters, I would need to render from a top down instead of a straight on. Then I could use perspective if my camera was set up with the same FOV and the same, the same FOV and the same distance away as my actual camera right now in game, then I could do it from top down, and then the sprite would need to be not from bottom, like pinned at the bottom. It would need to be pinned in the middle. And then, right, we wouldn't see the feed, but wouldn't matter. And then the whole thing would be angled at the 45-degree angle of the camera. And then it would all make sense. Then it would line up. I think it would look a lot better. We should do a test on one enemy like this. And I'm considering doing the test of this on the new boss. We'd obviously tested like with only one animation. It's still going. Oh, Jesus. We'd only test it with like the first animation or something. And then from there, we do whatever it is. But that's what I'm thinking. Because I really want to introduce like the proper perspective to the characters. I think that would allow us to, as long as we don't change the angle afterwards, it would be fine. But, well, the downside is the collision box. Shit. Then we run into the issue of the collision box. Right, because then the card is like this, and the collision box is like, yo. The only way this is solved is if I do my own custom parent class. Okay, here's what I think what we're gonna do. Once we get to the boss, like working on the boss animations, I'm gonna render it like this. With this kind of angle. We're gonna see how it looks. And if it looks fine, we're gonna ignore the collisions for a bit. If it looks fine and Unreal,
ads are here.
We will go the full
ads.
route and set up a full custom parent class and everything. Because I think it's worth it. Potentially. But first, I'm gonna get a quick drink of water. By water, I mean not water at all. Be right back. I'm already back. And I got my not water. Yay. Remember, guys, keep yourself hydrated. Ideally with water, not like what I'm doing. So it's nice and breezy today for you. It's not so hot. Oh, lucky you. Okay, this is finally finished, though, thankfully. Okay, I can save all of this. Okay, so sprite here will become 1.6, I think. Which I think is about right. And then we just need to make this one, right? Because we were trying to get it about 20% bigger. Times 1.2. Does that look like it lines up? I think he needs to be slightly bigger. 1.65. 1.7? I think 1.7. I think that's about where we were happy with it. Okay, so now let's take a look. Attacks immediately. So is that about right? I mean, I think it's fine like this. Potentially. I think potentially he's fine like this. Obviously, we'd want a little more pixel resolution on him. But I think we go with that. In that case, we probably want to increase the size of the other ones too. Good for now? Yeah. Let's try the other bosses real quick. So we have you. Current size. That's his current size. If we also increased him, hey Elba, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. If we increase his size to also be the 2% or 20% higher, times 2. 2. Oh, hold on. Did I move you down? I don't think I moved you down. 192. Nope. Nope. There we go. 317, 165. Oh yeah, they're all ignoring it. So I need to just rework the whole race window part. Is he too big? Maybe his original size was fine. He might be too big. Because he's far more vertical. So maybe for him, I keep it as is. What version of Unreal? Latest one. 5.6. Dinos need to be big? Yeah, that's true. Well, let's see. 0.25. We're gonna set the default also to pixels per unit to 0.25 going forward. Yep, 5.6. Have you had a weird exposure bug on the animation preview windows? No? But I use sprites for characters, so I probably wouldn't see what the same thing you're seeing. You can change the exposure, I'm pretty sure. You can change all the view settings in 5.6, I believe. Do. Now, if we're in real molasses engine, the problem is it's updating a lot of basically there's probably I think 256 textures, but there's a lot of frames of 256 by 256. They need to bulk edit all of them and update every single sprite. So yeah, you know, I'll give it some leeway. You know, just a tad. You know, sometimes we have to be lenient. They should be a bit better at CPU multi-core usage. I mean, it'd be nice, but what's my usage right now? Unreal Engine right now is using 9% of my CPU, 8% of my CPU. Yeah, it's not very utilized. It's funny how it sometimes freezes and looks like a crash after a while it comes back. I mean, I don't know about it being funny. I mean, it happens, but that's not definitely limited to Unreal, unfortunately. Let's see, yeah, there's a lot of programs like that where I'm like, why is it lagging and not using it? Like, use more resources, just do it faster. Painful is the word you would use? I mean, yeah. Painfully, it is painfully slow. I think that is an apt description. Right? Because it doesn't make sense for it to be slow if it had the resources. My AC is so loud in the other room and my music's so quiet. I occasionally pick up like a little beat of like something is playing out, but I cannot hear anything. Generally, the most I hear of music is when I edit like shorts these days. That's when I hear the music. Not at another time. You know, I guess, yeah. I mean, I do say I don't listen to much music, but come on. You be drowning out that AC? Oh, like with music? Oh no. I don't listen to much music. Like, there's never a time where I'd want to listen to music. Because I'd rather than watch a video or something, or play a game, or anything else that isn't just listening passively to music. Like, so for me, like, If I'm listening to something, I'd rather listen to a podcast or a YouTube video or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. That's me. I know a lot of people like really enjoy music. They like just listening to like music while they work. I can't do that. You know, I listen to like videos and stuff like that. I'm weird, I know. I'm definitely weird. Can this, please, can we get this? How many files are here? It doesn't say. Oh, 2,464 frames. I guess just a few frames. So I guess, you know, we should allow, but I want to make excuses for it taking so long. But then I'm again reminded that my usage right now is 8% on the CPU, and my GPU is only 40% utilized. So in either scenario, pick it up, Unreal. Also, I'm looking forward to me trying to push all of the changes to Git and then saying, oh, you're pushing too many changes. Ultra slow clap. I got you covered. I need to use my sound effects more. You know what's fitting for this?
2 hours later.
Yep. Thanks, Unreal. Soon enough.
2,000 years later.
I have multiple steps of the sound effect. If it takes way too long.
1 eternity later.
I have minutes, hours, years, and then eternity. Because you never know how long something takes. Although I've never used the sound effects before. Time to upgrade your PC, I guess? Ooh, are you paying? Sure, I'll upgrade if you pay. Sounds great. Oh! Oh, it did it! Quick. Save. It finally did it. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, your subscriber, do better now. You know what? Fair enough. Well played. Here's Dino Bro. I do feel like he's a bit big. Like, I know he's supposed to be big, but I feel like he's a bit too big. I'm gonna scale him a little bit down. Not too much down. But a bit. Maybe a little too big, yeah. Right, I think he's still fine in size. Oh, you know what's going to be a problem? I mean, hold on. I need him to move. I was gonna say, you know what's gonna be a problem with the feet not sticking, but I just realized the feet don't stick anyway because it's a sprite. So what do I do? I was thinking back to the change in perspective. Like, feet don't stick anyway. It's a sprite. Okay. Let's go bosses. Let's go Steel Claw. Him, we might increase in size, potentially. Let's take a look. So this, I feel like him we can increase in size. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when we make this guy bigger. Too big? Maybe a little too big, but it definitely looks good big. I think we go halfway. Yeah, in between again. Yeah. I don't think I want to increase that one actually. 228. God damn it.
That's what she said.
Okay. I think that's not bad. Okay, I think that's not bad. Then let's go ahead and do the whole sprite fix thing. $489 essence. This doesn't look like he has a lot of actual frames. This one should be. How do I load? Why did it say 486? It's clearly 2,840. Great. Also, project settings. Pixels per Unreal Unit. 0.25 to be default. There we go. 0.25, enter, and now we play the waiting game. How's it going, guys? The waiting game. Thanks, Unreal. It's your favorite. Yay! I'm glad you get to enjoy the waiting game with the rest of us. Hallelujah. Everyone's celebrating. It's great. Big party celebration. We're even having a light show for you. See, the lights are on. I say no, there's a light show. Because there's lights and a show. Get it? Okay. I would say I'll see myself out, but I'm waiting for Unreal. So, you know, can't fully let myself out. Trying to listen into the music. It's not working. All I hear is shh coming from the room next door. Thankfully, you guys don't hear it. I mean, you might hear a little bit, but it's probably, I mean, compared to the music that you hear, you're really not hearing it, which, you know, is good. The funny thing is the music you're hearing is at like 2% volume. I feel like the scale of music is a bit off. Mics do pretty good at being directional. It's supposed to be directional, but it's not that directional. Like, I had to do a lot of work because I use speakers. I don't use headphones right now, although I have some. I had to do a lot of like tweaks to get it to not pick up my speakers basically at the volume that I usually listen to stuff at. I can move away a little bit to help with that sometimes, right? So I repositioned my mic to even be able to do this. So, I wish it was a little more directional. Let's put it that way. Oh yeah, I know you don't. Yeah, I took some time to configure it. Even though I'm like partially tone deaf, I configured it. Even I configured the EQ even recently. Finally. I think at one point I configured the EQ and then it got reset, and then for a long time it was basically a flat line. Now I'm finally going in and like slightly configured it to like remove the little bands that I just really didn't like. That's pretty much all I did. Yeah, this is my EQ right now. Apparently this is the EQ I have. Is it good? Probably not. But it's mine. So EQ done by a person that has problems hearing pitch and what is good audio. Oh, it's done. Yay. Okay, so that's gonna make it bigger. So then we change this back to like 1.7. And then we have our... He just goes right at me. Why? Okay, so we were done changing the size of them. I need to fix the damn enemies attacking me right away. That's not supposed to happen. He's supposed to listen. They never listen. Let's see what's going on. Let's do a debugger. Stop debugger. Because I should have already seen the problem here. Okay, let's see. Idle group false. Why false? Oh, because it's too close. Grace has tag. Wait a second. He failed the tag here, okay. But then he tried to enter combat. Wait, why he not? Oh. I think I understand what's going on. It's not that the grace window is not detecting it. It fails to go in here. I'm too close for idle. And then it goes to grace window. It's like, oh, this fails. And then it goes to chase. And then it goes combat, which is none of this is basically distance based. Well, it's distance based, so it fails this. So it goes to combat, which makes sense. So really what should be happening is for the grace window check here, I need a on fail. I need it to go to idle. That didn't work. Why did that not work? What? Have you used behavior trees? Yes. I used them before this. So again, it tried to enter this with a grace check. It failed it. Why did it not? Why did it continue? Why did it go to chase player group? Oh, but if I have it go on fail, then
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
the time is the problem. I added the time, and the time is the problem. Because for some reason I removed the time, and then the problem solved. Behavior trees are kind of the old method. This is the new one, but it's in beta, or it's experimental. It's one of the two. It's more powerful. You can even use it for the player character. You can use it for a lot more than just AI. You also don't need AI, an AI controller to use this, which is great. So there's a lot of positives, but it's not fully implemented. So there's some things that are losing out from behavior trees, but not much. So at the current moment, if you're willing to use something that's not fully released, try them out. I really like them. I think they're more intuitive and easier to use as well. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I really like state trees. Yeah, try it out when you have an opportunity. You know, set up something basic. There's some good tutorials on YouTube for it already that you can use. I think this instead of and this is supposed to be an or, but I don't even want this. I think we just use this, and now he doesn't see me. If I move, he sees me. There we go. So I just need to go into all of the state trees and just do that, and then I think we're good. I really hope one day they will introduce a parent-child relationship to state trees. That'd be so nice. Because I'd like to just modify this in the parent and then just be good. Oh, this was fine. Wait, do the bosses only have the and check? It seems like it. Yeah, there's the time thing. Delete. Delete. And this is the one we just did. So obviously that one's gone. So we're good with you. So let's just quickly check. Let's see on Spider. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. And then let's check just a regular mob. That looks good to me. Aha! We fix it. We fix. Good, good, good. Now, let's go to the game mode. If we go to the dungeon generation, I think at one point I had a whole thing for dungeon generation that got some information I wanted, but it's long been removed because the system was not used. If I used get get all actors of class, dungeon streaming chunk level instance. I think that's what it's called. Let's find out. I know, I'm sorry, Guts. You don't like it when I fix things. I know. Sometimes it has to happen, though. Yeah, dungeon streaming chunk level instance. That's what I want. And then in here, can I see the level? For each loop. Get level. Print string. Persist. God damn it. It prints persistent level. To be honest, you fix things that you just broke. A lot of old things keep yeah. Shh. I constantly break things, I know. Get loaded level. Is that the one I want? We don't talk about the fact that I break things, okay? No, it's all persistent level. How do I get... I need to know what level is there. And there's a... I had it at one point. There was a way I had it at one point. Level object reference. Shit. Because what I wanted to do basically is I wanted to see what are all the levels that are loaded in the dungeon, like all the level instances, and then based off of those I can add or subtract the amount of mobs I need to kill, because I would know how many spawning locations there will be. But if I don't know the levels, that's a problem. Yeah, it's... I would ask in the Discord, but unfortunately, Ollie is not... the person who makes Dungeon Architect is not super active in replies, to put it mildly. When's the last time he's replied to somebody? Let's find out. It's a great product, but he definitely, it's more of like an upkeep thing, I think, for him at this point, versus a like active like development with the community. I'm about a month back and he has not, I haven't found one reply. So yeah, I guess I can't do searches from. Damn it. You can't do searches from when you're freaking streamer mode. Yeah. I'm at 2 months, but oh, there it is. Found it. Last reply was in 6-4. We're not quite 2 months, but asking is a long shot. I've wanted to, Good Guts. I want to. It's just not there yet. I even went as far as talking with Tim, and seeing what can be done with PCGEX. He actually added like a cool little thing with the most recent updates. There's a new little template that, thanks to like my discussions with him. But the thing is, I had it before. At one point in time, I had it working the way I want. The question I have is, how can I pull from Git a specific version? Because I don't actually know how to use Git enough to pull a specific version. If I could, I would. I feel like it was one of those where it wasn't like an appearing thing. I had to do like a custom. What can I do for get? Get root component. Replicates net. No. Get tags. No. Instigator. Boop, 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 boop. Get system path. There was something that I did. Oh, this system path just returns nothing. Okay. Okay, that one just doesn't work. Noted. Display name, object name. No. System. So system name doesn't work from utilities path. Makes sense. Yes. Get owner level. Not quite. Get object. Get parent. No. Child. I just wanted to get the name of the level. But for some reason, get level and get any kind of information doesn't work. Active class, no. Loaded level. Gets world asset. What does this return me? To string. Does this return me anything? Yes, that's how you do it. Right there. Right there. We found it. God damn. That's how I did it before. Let me just change the time on this to like, I don't know, 20 seconds. Just so for those of you that didn't see it. So now if I come in here, unload, there it is. Shop room, corner, intersection, corner, a bunch of 4-way intersections and 8 ways. Right, there they are. And now what we can do is, we got a quick moment here. A split string, I believe. No, the split string will be fine. Was it forward slashes? Or was it backslashes? It was forward slashes, but that didn't work. It's not split string. What's it called when you want to split it by... Crap. Not contains, end with, no. Find substring, no. Length. I just want to parse it to array. Last index. Get print. There it is. Found him. Found him. So now here's all our names. We just, from here, I would need to remove parse it by the decimal point, because otherwise I still have the same name twice. So then from here, I just need to instead of parse, split probably by the decimal point. That should probably work now for splitting because it's only 2. And basically we should have, yes, perfection. Look at that. That's how we get all of the levels instances that are currently in this freaking dungeon. And now I can basically do a switch on string that will put the amount of blood that, or the amount of mobs that I expect in each room. And I can specify that I want a certain amount of blood to drop. I'll need to also modify the amount of blood that drops for a mob. It needs to be split between all the mobs, but not evenly. So I think that'd be better. And I also probably want to increase, give more to elites, probably. Yeah. Like, yay, that's the freaking solution. It has to use get world asset. Is the name of the level. The level instance that's loaded is get world asset, which gets the full string. Why, I don't know. I remember there was some bullshit thing. I didn't remember how bullshit, but that's how bullshit. Okay, well, tomorrow, we'll fix this up. We'll get it working. Did you do anything with that list I did? You did? No. The list is happening after the boss. List is happening. I didn't expect the power-ups fixes to take as long as it did, I'll be honest. But I wanted to do the power-ups, the boss, and then so that way that part is like done because they're kind of relying on each other, and then I was gonna do your list. Add more stuff to break. Then fix later. Can we fix first and then break things? I know it's not required, but it'd be nice. Maybe one day. But I was gonna do it for me for tonight, guys. We got some good stuff done. We fixed some stuff, which is great. Is it any useful? You could do another one. You don't have the game, you know. I'll probably send you this month's version when it's done, because the thing is, it's pointless for you to look at the previous one, because as I learned, there's so many bugs in the previous version for the power-ups that it wouldn't be useful for you to look over. The stuff you had there's a lot of stuff there that I was like, oh yeah, because I looked at the notes, I looked at the list. It was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I should address like this. Yeah, makes sense. So like, I didn't look at any of them and be like, oh yeah, this is stupid. So yeah, they're good. I appreciate it. I need to get to it. So yeah. You will do the remap of the controls and send a picture. Oh, that would be actually great. If you have like these controls make sense, like, yeah, send away. I'd definitely do that. Yeah, the controls, I can't make up my mind on the controls, but it is what it is. But yeah, that is gonna do it for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a good, nice rest. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Yeah, I understood for the controller. Bye-bye.